Hey guys, I'm making this video to show everybody how to get all the pets in Terraria, which is a lot that I found. But I'm going to start the video with the first pets added in 1.4 because most people have already covered the pets in the other previous updates. However, I will make this a full comprehensive guide having all the pets in the video. The video will be of the pet moving around. It'll show you how it flies to catch up with you and how it just walks around with you. And in the audio, I will be explaining how to get the pet as easy as possible, and I'll be trying to explain it as fast as I can. Okay, first up we have the Slice of Hell Cake. This is going to let you summon the baby imp, and it can be found in the Shadow chests, Hellstone crates, and Obsidian crates. This one is the Bamboo Leaf, and it is going to let you summon the baby red panda. This can be purchased from the Traveling Merchant for 1 platinum. And we have the Ball of Fused Wire that summons the Dynamite Kitten, and this can be purchased from the Zoologist after completing 70% of the Bestiary. Next up we have the Full Moon Squeaky Toy, which summons the Baby Werewolf, and this can be purchased from the Zoologist in a Blood Moon in hard mode for 30 gold. The Celestial Wand summons SD, and it can be purchased by the Traveling Merchant for 1 platinum. The Exotic Chew Toy can be purchased from the Traveling Merchant for 1 platinum, and it summons the Fennec Fox. The Bedazzled Nectar is also purchased from the Traveling Merchant for 1 platinum, and it summons a butterfly that follows the player around. The Birdie Rattle summons the Little Harpy, and it is also purchased from the Traveling Merchant for 1 platinum. The Mud Bud is purchased from the Zoologist after defeating Plantera. The Ornate Shadow Key is obtained in Shadow Chests, Hellstone crates, and Obsidian crates. It may look like he's dropping gold, but that gold will disappear in a few seconds. You cannot pick it up. The Shark Bait will summon the Shark Pup, and it's found in the Water Chest or Ocean crates. The Eucalyptus Sap is a rare drop from Shaking Trees. In fact, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance, and it summons the Sugar Glider. The Volt Bunny can be purchased from the Zoologist for 50 gold after you've completed 50% of the Bestiary. These next couple are actually going to be the special boss drops that you get for fighting them in Master Mode. All of these are still new to 1.4, but these are the unique Master Mode drops for each boss. Remember, you have to be fighting them in Master Mode. First up, we have Slime King, and he'll drop the Royal Delight that summons the Slime Prince. Then we have the Suspicious Grinning Eye that summons the Suspicious Eye, and that is dropped from the Eye of Cthulhu. We have the Writhing Remains that is dropped from the Eater of Worlds, and it summons the Eater of Worms. Then there's the Spider Brain, dropped by the Brain of Cthulhu, and it's summoned by the Brain in a Jar. This is the Honey Bee, dropped by the Queen Bee, and it is summoned with the Sparkling Honey. This is one of the cooler ones in my opinion. We have the Skeletron Jr., spawned by the Possessed Skull, and it is dropped by Skeletron. Here we have the Regal Delicacy, and it summons the Slime Princess, and it's from our new boss, the Slime Queen. This is the Destroyer Light, summoned by the Deactivated Probe, and this is dropped from the Destroyer. Then we have the Pair of Eyeballs, which summons Raz and Spaz, and it's dropped by the twins. The Robotic Skull summons the Skeletron Mini, and it is dropped by Skeletron Prime. The Ogre Club summons the Baby Ogre, and it can be dropped from any of the ogres during the Old One's army, but it only has a 25% chance to drop per one. The Plantera Seedling summons the Plantera Seedling, and you get it from killing Plantera. The Cosmic Skateboard has a 25% chance to drop from the Martian Saucer during the Martian Madness event. Betsy's Egg is dropped from Betsy on the last wave of the Old One's army. The Frozen Crown is dropped from the Ice Queen during the Frost Moon event. The Star Shrub summons the Everscreen Sapling and is dropped from the Everscream during the Frost Moon event. The Tablet Fragment summons the Phantasm Dragon, and it's dropped from the Lunar Cultist. The Pork of the Sea is dropped by Duke Fishron, and it summons the Tiny Fishron pet. The last of the boss pets is the Moonling, summoned by the piece of Moon Squid, and this is dropped by Moonlord. This is the last of the normal pets. All the rest of the following are light pets from Master Mode bosses. The Jewel of Light summons the Fairy Princess, and it is dropped by the Empress of Light. The Guardian Golem lets you summon the Toy Golem, and it is of course dropped by Golem. And what I'm trying to show you here is if you jump, his light does not go through walls, so it has to be an open space for you to see his light. The Pumpkin Scented Candle summons the Jack-o'-lantern, and it's dropped by the Pumpkin during the Pumpkin Moon event. So that's actually all the pets that I found were added in 1.4. All the rest are going to be the ones that were added in previous updates, but I'm still going to showcase and tell you how you get all of them. The Amber Mosquito is a rare drop from using fossils at the Extractinator. The Eater's Bone summons a small eater and is dropped from the Eater of Worlds. The Bone Rattle is dropped by the Brain of Cthulhu, and it summons a small face monster. The Baby Grinch Mischief Whistle summons the Baby Grinch, and it's dropped by the Ice Queen during the Frost Moon event. Nectar summons the Baby Hornet, and it's dropped from the Queen Bee. The Baby Penguin is spawned by using the fish, and this is spawned in the ice chest in the underground ice biome. The Baby Skeletron Head is summoned using the Bone Key. You get this from killing the Dungeon Guardians. This can be a hard task, so let me know if you need a video on that. The Toy Sled is found in the Ice Mimics found in hard mode in the underground ice biome, and it summons the Baby Snowman. The Strange Glowing Mushroom can be purchased from the Truffle for 45 gold, and it just summons a smaller truffle. The Unlucky Yarn summons the Black Cat, and it can be opened from a goodie bag during the Halloween seasonal event. The Carrot summons the Bunny, and you get this for owning the Terraria Collector's Edition. That is the physical copy of the game, not the digital download. The Companion Cube can be purchased from the Traveling Merchant for 5 platinum. And something I'm trying to showcase here is that if you're in complete darkness, the Companion Cube will actually do damage to you. The Cursed Sapling is dropped from the Morning Wood during the Pumpkin Moon event. The Eye Spring summons the Eyeball Spring, and it is dropped by the Eyezor during the Solar Eclipse event. The Dragon Egg summons the Hortigron, and it is dropped by the Dark Mage during the Old One's Army event. The Lizard Egg spawns the Baby Lizard, and it is dropped by the Lizards and the Flying Snakes found in the Jungle Temple after killing Plantera. This is one of the cooler summons. It's the Tartar Sauce, and it summons the Mini Minotaur, and you get it from fishing out the iron crates. The Parrot Cracker summons the parrot, and it can be purchased from the pirate NPC if spoken to in the ocean biome. It costs 3 platinum and 75 gold. The Gato Egg summons the Propeller Gato, and it is dropped from the Dark Mage in the Old One's Army event. The Dog Whistle summons the Puppy, and this can be obtained by opening presents during the Christmas time event. The Seedling summons the Sapling, and it is dropped from Plantera. The Spider Egg summons the Spider, and it's dropped by the Pumpkin during the Pumpkin Moon event. And also something unique about the Spider is it actually uses the Spider AI, so if there's any walls around, it'll prefer to crawl on those as if it was flying. The Magical Pumpkin Seed summons the Squashling, and it's also dropped by the Pumpkin during the Pumpkin Moon event. The Tiki Totem summons the Tiki Emblem, and it can be purchased from the Witch Doctor in the Jungle biome. And the AI on this one's a little interesting too. It'll always try and stay above your head. The Seaweed summons the Turtle, and you can find these in the Ivy chest down in the underground jungle. The Zephyr Fish can be fished up from any body of water, though it has very low chances, less than 1% even with 100% bait power. The Shadow Orb is the first of the light pets, and it can be obtained by crushing the Shadow Orbs down in the underground corruption. The Crimson counterpart, the Crimson Heart, can be attained by crushing the Crimson Hearts down in the underground Crimson biome. The magic lantern can be purchased from the skeleton merchants found in the underground caverns, and it will highlight treasure with some sparkles. The fairy bell summons a fairy, and it can be crafted using a bell, pixie dust, a soul of light, and a soul of sight. The creeper egg summons the flicker wick, and it is obtained by killing the ogre in the Old One's Army event. The wisp in the bottle summons the wisp, and it can be attained by killing the armored bones found after killing Plantera in the dungeon. Now this can actually be controlled with WASD, so you can send it through walls to look inside. The suspicious looking tentacle is dropped by Moonlord as his exclusive expert mode item found in his goodie bag, and it also highlights treasure with the sparkles and emits light at the same time. So hopefully you guys found that useful. That is every pet in Terraria starting with 1.4. If I missed any, please let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.